Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today is a Saturday. I've already been awake for a little while, already had my coffee. Now it is time to get up, but before I go and make breakfast, I want to tidy up my bedroom a little bit. I'm going to start by opening up the curtains, letting some light in here. I'm going to make my bed and just get things picked up off the floor. Once I am done in here, I will go and make breakfast for myself and for Jaden. My husband is at work, so it's just the two of us. I realize I say Jaden a lot and never say who that is. If you've been watching my videos long enough, you know exactly who Jaden is, but if you're a little bit newer around here, Jaden is my 17-year-old son. He's the last one that I have in the house. I have 3 other adult children and I have 3 grandbabies. One of them you see a lot or has been in my videos a lot because I do watch him while my daughter goes to work, so I'm sure he'll make an appearance again pretty soon. But anyways, as I already said, today is Saturday and we have my nephew's birthday party to go to later on today, but that is not until 5:30, so there are plenty more things to do around here before that. So I hope that you follow along for some cleaning, cooking, a little bit of everything, decluttering, oh, and also a snake scare. So keep watching, you guys. My bedroom is nice and clean, feels so much better in there. All it really needed was to be picked up, and then the last thing that I need to do before I start making breakfast is take out this trash. Good morning everyone. Today is Saturday and we have a party to go to later today, but that's not wait until the evening. And before we go there, I do want to leave the house nice and clean, so I have a few things to do today. But first, it's 9 a.m. so we're gonna go ahead and make some breakfast. Now it's just me and Jaden here. My husband is at work, so I'm thinking that today I'm going to be using up some leftovers that I have in the freezer and the fridge. We're not big leftover people. We always, if I put it in the fridge, it just stays there. But one way that I do get rid of leftovers is I will make some burritos or some quesadillas for Jaden. That is a good way to get him to eat the leftovers, or for me to use up the leftovers, because if they just sit there, nobody will really go for them. So I am going to make a breakfast burrito with the leftover potato patties that I made the other day. So I'm gonna heat up the potato patties, scramble some eggs and add cheese and just make it into a burrito. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my comal and let that heat up. Also, I have some French fries in the freezer. Those have been there for a few weeks, and some burger patties. Let me see if my hamburger buns are still good, because I'm thinking that's what's gonna be for lunch. Okay, so one of them is definitely moldy. That needs to go in the trash. And this one says April 13th. It's April 20 something. So I'm not gonna use these because I have had them in there for at least a couple of weeks. But I think I'm still gonna do that, I'm gonna use sandwich bread, okay? So I'm gonna throw these away and just get started on our breakfast burritos. So yeah, a lot of times if I put leftovers in the refrigerator, they're really only there until they go bad and then I throw them away. Nobody reaches for them. And honestly, I don't understand people that say like it's better the next day. that is just not the case for us. It is never better the next day. To us, it always tastes better fresh. Now, I hate being wasteful, but that's just the way it is. I used to be the one to eat all the leftovers just so that it wouldn't go to waste, but then what I quickly realized is that I was gaining a lot of weight because really what I was doing was having two dinners. The dinner from the night before, the leftovers, and then the dinner the day of. So that just was not working for me. Now, Jaden does love burritos, or when I set something out and reheat it, he will eat it because it's one of those things like when you buy a bunch of fruit and it just sits in the fridge and goes bad, but if you set it out or set snacks out, they just disappear. So that's kind of what this is. And like I said, he loves burritos and quesadillas, so this is a good way to actually use those up. And Jaden loves to eat. He eats a lot and he never gains weight, so he is not complaining. And did you see how good that burrito looked? Jaden really enjoyed it. Now, I was going to have the same thing for breakfast, but that just seemed a little too heavy for me. I really don't ever eat that heavy in the mornings or for lunch. I usually have a very light breakfast and a very light lunch because for dinner is my favorite meal of the day, and I do not hold back for dinner. And on this day, I knew I was going to be snacking on chips at the party, eating cake, and eating some good food. So I decided to just have 2 eggs on 2 slices of toast with some red crushed pepper on top, and that is it. This is my breakfast, you guys. It was so delicious. Okay, we're done eating breakfast, and Jaden and I decided we're gonna go ahead and go to the park for a walk before I get started on anything else, except there is one thing that I wanna do before we go, and that is I'm going to go through my capri leggings because I bought this 3-pack from Amazon. Because I know there's some in there that I just don't want and probably don't fit me anymore. So I went ahead and ordered this 3-pack, which I know I have a black pair already that still fits me, but all the 3-packs came with a black one. So I got a purple one, a bluish green one, and then the black one. And since I'm gonna wear one of these right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go through my capri leggings drawer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs in here. I'm gonna try them on, see if I like them, see if I like how they fit, and just declutter some. Get rid of the ones that I don't like anymore or don't fit me right. So let's go through these. Okay, we are going to try all of these on. I call them capri leggings, but some of them are more of that like 7/8 length. This is going to be a speedy legging try on. Now, I'm doing this right now because I think it is the perfect weather for these type of leggings. It is still too cold for me to be wearing shorts, and then sometimes it's a little bit too warm for me to be wearing like the full length leggings. And I have not gone through these probably since last year, so that is why we are doing this now. Now, let me know if anybody else wears the capri style leggings still. I think it's just the millennial in me. Now this green pair, as you can see, it fits me a little bit too big, also around the legs. It's the only one I wasn't sure about. But speaking of capris, I did buy 2 capri jeans. I haven't owned a pair in many years, but are they coming back or is it just me? Okay, so I completely failed with that declutter. I was sure I was going to get rid of some, but I think they all fit pretty well. This one is a full length legging, so that needs to go with the pants. But yeah, this is the one that I was very unsure about because it does fit a little bit too big in the waist and also on the legs, like at the bottom part. I just have skinny legs, so that does look a little bit loose, but I don't think it's that noticeable. So I think I'm gonna hold off on this one for just a little while longer and see how I actually feel in it. But yeah, I am gonna keep all of them. The other thing I noticed is that now I have a lot of like purplish tones, and I just ordered another one that's like purplish tones. Like, look at all these tones are all the same. I think I should have gotten a different color in these ones just to have some like different options. But I just threw away this morning. I even recorded it where I put all my Amazon bags in the trash can. So I don't know if I can return these just like this. I'm gonna see if I can do that because I think I want to get different colors. I feel like these are like the exact colors that are all in here. So, and then that one too. So I'm gonna look into that, see if I can still return this. I haven't worn them yet. I was gonna wear one right now, but I think I'm gonna hold off and just wear one of the other ones, because I'm thinking I want to switch it up with the colors. I have all the same colors here, so we'll see about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go to the park. We're out for our walk. I am at the same park that I was a couple of days ago, but I have Jaden with me here, so it doesn't seem as scary as it did when I was here by myself. It's very peaceful out here, but it's very sunny. I thought it was gonna be cloudy, and it is hot already. So we are probably gonna do, Jaden saw a snake from the trail scurrying off to the side. I didn't see it because I was looking down, but that has me a little bit jumpy, and Jaden just scared me. I think he was recording me. Were you recording me? Yeah, I'll put that in here. You can send me the video, but I'm just jumping.
This snake.
Oh my god. But I'm just jumping because I saw that. Well, I didn't see the snake. I didn't even see the snake, but I tell him I can imagine it. So I'm like a little bit jumpy, but it's okay. Are you gonna run any at all today? No? Okay, so we're gonna walk the full 2 laps, so I'll have company the whole way through, even though I don't know how good of a company he is scaring me like that. But
there's another snake.
Stop, Jaden. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, we just came across 3 snakes. Now they're really skinny and long, but I can't do that, you guys. This is the last time that I am coming here. Oh my god. We ran from the first snake that we saw. We just started running. Or I just started running because I was like, nope, I gotta get out of here. Can't do this. So I'm not coming here anymore. I'm done. I'd rather go to the other park and do 4 laps there. So this is it. We're almost to the end of our second lap. This is the lake, the second part of the lake, and we're almost done. We're on this long trail. We're at a mile, 1.25 miles, and this is like a mile and a half long. So we are almost at the end of it, and I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run for my life. Okay, we are back in the car. We ended up seeing 5 snakes total, so that is way too many for me. That is 5 too many for me. I am never coming here again. I am done. That last lap we ran like halfway. We ran at the, what? We ran like half of it because I was ready to get out of there. I am never coming here again. But anyways, it is hot out here. I was gonna drop Jaden off at the gym, but his allergies are flaring up, so I'm gonna stop at CVS and buy some Claritin, and then we're just gonna head home, right? Are you not going? Yeah, so let's go. Okay, so we made it back home. Now you can tell me those snakes are harmless all you want, but nope, I cannot do it. I told Jaden to Google when snake season is, and it is April through October, so maybe in November I'll be back. Anyways, I am continuing on with my decluttering. I decided to go ahead and get rid of that green pair that I was so unsure about, because if I don't like the way it looks on me or fits me, then why am I keeping it, right? So I am gonna get rid of that green pair, and I went ahead and went through my pajama drawer, just the shorts section, because I haven't done that since last summer. So here I did do a little bit better. I got rid of quite a few. I had a lot that were size large, which just do not fit me anymore. I thought about that first pair and I was like, you know, maybe I can still make it work, but I tried it on and it just, no, if I don't feel good in it, I need to get rid of it. So the pair that I was wearing this morning in this video, the blue pair, that one I will also, after I wash it, will get rid of it, because I don't like it. I don't feel pretty in it, and I want to like all my pajamas. I want to feel pretty in them. This green pair that I just put back, that one also, I do end up getting rid of it. So this is what I'm getting rid of the green leggings, and I think it was like 6 pairs total of pajamas. And here is what the capri leggings drawer looks like now, and the pajama shorts. And like I said, I am going to get rid of that green pair on top also. All right, so I am going to go ahead and make Jaden lunch. It's already 12:50, so we're both pretty hungry. I'm going to make him some burgers, like I said, but I'm going to use sandwich bread. I thought about stopping at David's or our little grocery store and buying some burger patties, but that kind of defeats the purpose of using what we have. So I'm gonna still use the sandwich bread. I'm gonna toast it. Let me get my burger patty out and the fries also. Okay, so I have just one burger patty. It's already seasoned, so I'm just gonna cook it in a pan. And then the fries, I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. I remembered that when we had these burgers for dinner, I thought they tasted a little bit bland, even though they are seasoned. So I did go ahead and add some salt and pepper. But I think from now on, I will just make my own. They taste so much better when they're homemade. Just sometimes I like to take the easy way out. So I had bought these burger patties, but we honestly didn't enjoy them that much. So I put my toaster out, I put my bread in there, but I haven't set it down yet because of course toast is like super fast. So I waited on that, but I did go ahead and put in my fries. I did 400 for 10 minutes. That's basically what I do for everything. It's always at 400 and I start with 10 minutes at least. And usually that's all it takes. I flipped my burger patty around and added some more salt and pepper. Now Jaden had no complaints about this burger or like when we had them for dinner. It was just me and my husband. We prefer the homemade ones. And now that the burger is fully cooked on both sides, I am going to add some cheese on it. I went ahead and added 2 slices. I was just going to do the one, but I went ahead and did 2. And now it is time to put this burger together, or this sandwich, whatever you want to call it. I added some mustard, some mayo, and the burger patty, of course, and some lettuce. Jaden does not like raw onion or tomato, so it is just going to be the lettuce, and then I'll add some fries. And here is Jaden's burger, you guys. Look at how good that looks. That is a good lunch right there. Now, that would be a little too much for me, but for him, it's perfect. Okay, so I am going to try this zero sugar Minute Maid. It is 5 calories per 8 ounces. So I was already doing this and I was like, you know what, let me try this on camera because I've never tried this before. Jaden just tried this Tropicana Refresher, the strawberry peach one, and he said it was really good. So this one was a win. This is the first time I ever buy either of these. So I did measure out 8 ounces of this, and I have some ice. And let's try it. That is really good, actually. That is so good. I am definitely gonna keep buying this. 8 ounces for 5 calories. Tastes so delicious. So this also a win. Both of these I recommend. Now for my lunch, I go all out for Jaden's lunch, but my lunch, I'm just gonna have a sandwich. I have some chips, the jalapeno Cheetos, and I have a jalapeno here. So this is gonna be my lunch and my strawberry lemonade. And I will catch y'all once I'm done eating lunch. What I really want to do is get this pink room cleaned up. I don't know if you can see, there's clothes everywhere in there, the shoes. I just need to get in there and organize and give it a good clean. Okay, I am finished eating and I am here in the pink room. It is not too bad, just a few shoes that need to be put away and some clothes. This is all clean clothes that I just got from Walmart, so I was trying them on in here. So I'm gonna put that away, put my hats away, the shoes away, and that's really all that's out of place. Some jewelry up there, I'm gonna put that away. The vanity looks pretty good, just some scissors out of place. This goes to my cord for my gel nail kit. Let me put this in the drawer over here. Go ahead and grab my hats. So yeah, let me go ahead and organize this room because this is top of my list. It has been bothering me. So let's go ahead and pick all of this up. So like I said, all of the clothes are clean. This is where I do my own little try-ons anytime I buy something. And this is where I get ready. I have all of my shoes in here, my makeup, all of my accessories. In the closet, I have most of my winter clothes in there, and then my dresses are here. The rest of my clothes are in my master bedroom, in the closet in there. And while I'm putting away the jewelry that I had laying around, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the ones that I'm actually going to wear for the day. And that's basically it. I just needed to get things put away. You guys, since I had stopped editing for like 5 months, I am trying to figure out the volumes again with the music, the background music, and when it's just playing by itself, all the volumes. It is like trial and error all over again. I noticed in the last video you could barely hear the music, so this time I did raise it up a little bit, so hopefully now it is not too loud. For some reason, when I'm editing, the way it comes across to me is not the same as when it goes to YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I got at Walmart. I bought this stuff yesterday, so let me go ahead and show you. It still has the tags and everything. Like I said, all of this was clean. It's just I was trying it all on. So I think a couple videos ago I showed you that I had bought this little lightweight sweater when I went grocery shopping. This was $20 and I have worn it and it is so comfortable and so soft, and it only comes in 2 colors. So I did go back and get the other color, which is just a lighter gray. Oh no. I'm just now noticing that I got this in a medium, and that's what I meant to get this one in. I think the hanger said medium, but this one is a small, so I don't know if that's gonna fit right. Probably not how I want it to. Let's see. What do y'all think? I think it fits. It is just a little bit, like the other one is more loose, which I think it fits. And I think this was the only medium left in either one of these colors, which of course this is not medium, but the hanger, I know the hanger said medium. But I mean, I guess it's okay. I think I'm gonna keep it. Because I don't think that they have an actual medium there. I might check next time I go to Walmart, but I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep the tags on it. I'm gonna get the receipt, which I just threw that away in that Walmart bag that was in there. So I'll grab that out of there, and if they do happen to have a medium, I think I would prefer the medium. But if not, then I guess I'll keep the small. This is the medium. And yeah, I like this one a lot better. It's a little bit looser, just more comfortable, more roomy. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna return that one. And then I got 2 of these ribbed tank tops. I don't have any that are this color, so that's why I grabbed these 2. I did try these on. They should both be medium. And I really liked how they fit. They're really soft, and they were like 8 something, I think. I don't even remember. It might be less. And then I also picked up this like bright pink ribbed, just like a little fitted tee. I also don't have any in this color, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. And then I have the two shorts. These were also from my last grocery haul, but they're sitting right here because I thought that they did fit me a little bit too big. I got the mediums. I thought they fit me a little bit too big. Like they sat comfortably like right around here in this area, but without any stretch, like they were just sitting on me. So I decided to return them. I returned them and grabbed the smalls. So my husband liked the way the smalls fit better, but to be honest, I would not have felt that comfortable wearing them out or anything because the smalls are a little bit shorter and a little bit tighter, like around the legs and right here in this area. So I don't know, like they were okay, but I know myself and I just feel way more comfortable in a medium size, and I know that I will reach for these more being in a medium than the small ones. And so anyway, so I did buy the small ones, returned them because I didn't like how tight they were fitting and how short they were. So I returned them again and then went and got the mediums again. So that's why those are there. And then I got this athletic dress. These are so pretty. I really liked this color. This was no wonder. I felt like this was a lot tighter than the one I tried on in the dressing room. This is an extra small. I meant to grab a small. My goodness. Okay. Looks like I have some returns to do. I'm going to return this one and grab a small. And I'm going to return the light gray sweater, and hopefully they have it in a medium. If not, then maybe I can find it online or something. But again, I know that if it's in a medium, I will reach for it a lot more than the small size. So this is a return. And this is a return. And these are keeps. This I already took the tags off. I know I like it, so I'm gonna put that away, and then let's go put these away also.
And that is why you always check the tags, which I always do, but I remember this day I was in a hurry because I had my grandbaby. Well, not this day, the day before, when I actually went to Walmart and bought these items. But I had my grandbaby and he was down for a nap. My husband was home, so I left him with my husband, but I was trying to quickly come back before he woke up. So that is how I made that mistake, which I did try on the small in the dressing room, but then when I went back to put the one that didn't fit, I ended up grabbing one further behind instead, and that's how I ended up with the wrong size.
Okay, so this little stack right here is all of my tanks, but as you can see, I do not have a green, and I have like a bright pink down here, but I did not have this color, so that is why I grabbed those two. But I think I am good on the tanks. I have no more room for not even one more, so we are all good on tanks. Do not buy any more of those. These shorts, I put them over here because even though I found them in the pajama section, I really like how they look just as some like casual wear. So I'm gonna put those over here with the rest of these that are non-jean shorts. So those are gonna stay right here. And then I'm not lying, I don't have a bright pink shirt, so that is why I went ahead and grabbed this one. All right, you guys, so that was it for the pink room. It was pretty clean, just things out of place and all that clothes that I needed to put away, but that is done. I still have to vacuum, but it is still pretty early in the day. It's around 2 o'clock, so I will still get to that. I also want to paint my toenails because I took the gel polish off last night, so I want to do that before we head out to our party that we have to go to a little bit later on. But I think right now I'm gonna go ahead and go to Walmart and make that return. I did find the receipt, so we're good to go there. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of decluttering, a little bit of cooking, a little bit of cleaning. Oh, and I quickly just finished getting ready. I was waiting to clean up that pink room so that I could actually sit in my little stool and use my vanity. So I wanted to get a little bit nicer so that I can come and say bye to y'all. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.